Alright, we've got a Warlock mirror match here. Don't have the good fortune to start off with a 1-drop, so we're just going to put all these back. None of these are super exciting, and we do have 2 Dark Bombs, so there's always a chance we can draw one. We're going to put all these back and try for a 1-drop. It's not the 1-drop we wanted, but that's not the right one either. Alright, well, we've got a Puddle Stomper, and we've always got our Hero Power on turn 2. We got something to trade with Puddle Stomper. Huge Toad. Alright. And let's see, we could just Dark Bomb it, but we're just going to play our creature here. There's always a chance that the opponent attacks face with their Toad and like powers this turn, and then we can just Dark Bomb their Toad next turn. Okay, well they're going to use a removal on ours, which is fine. So we take the damage from the Toad, but we can kill it if we want to. Or we could play this guy. Actually, we could play this guy and Soulfire the Toad. How bad is that? We give up 2 cards for the Toad, but the Toad actually might trigger this thing too, which could be pretty cool. So we're going to go for this. It is like, we lose... Oh, that's a good one to discard. Oh, nice. So that is like a card disadvantage play, but we don't really have to care about card disadvantage because we're Warlock. And we actually, I think, discarded the best one of the things we could pitch there. He gets to kill this now, but we get to whack him for 5 at least. And we're going to... If we had a way to deal with the creature that this leaves behind, we would just Dark Bomb it. But since this thing can just, like, the 2/1 that gets left behind can kill this anyway, that's not really worth it. So we're just going to face here and play a Yeti. So card disadvantage, I don't know if I finished saying this, but card disadvantage does not matter as much in Warlock because you can just draw cards with your power. So it's like if your hand is empty, you can refill it. Dreadsteed is not super exciting. I mean, like, this just comes back, so you can... He basically just always has this 1/1, but I don't think that it's gonna do enough to for us to worry too much about it. Let's see. We're just going to summon Mr. Bitey here. Her and Mr. Bitey are here. So the Dreadsteed will get to kill our 2/1, but we're just developing the board at this point. If we had drawn a card, there's a chance that there wouldn't have been anything that we could play except for Dark Bomb, and we don't want to use up the Dark Bomb on the 2/1. So we can kill that with the Dark Bomb in our 2/4 if we need to. What other plays do we make this turn if we do that? Not a lot of them, so we'll just use this here. We'll go face with the Yeti. And this guy trades for the 4/5. I think that's fine. This makes him use both attackers to kill the 6/5, although the Dreadsteed comes back. It does occupy it for a turn, at least. And it deals with the 4/5 that would be really good against our Silverhand Knight. Next turn, we actually... This uses our mana well also because it uses all 6 of our mana. And next turn we can play the 5 along with a 2-mana effect. So we can either Dark Bomb or we can Power along with the 5-drop. So this is, I think, a pretty efficient play to make. There's another Dark Bomb. We will probably use one of those to finish off this thing. I think we're just going to hit face with both of these and then play the Silverhand Knight. If we hit face with both of these, we do 6 and put them at 13. I think it would be a little bit ambitious to Dark Bomb the opponent here and put them down to 10 because we could just do it later if we can win with the burn. So we're going to draw a card. But we've got a pretty full board at this point. The Dreadsteed can't impact any of it that much unless he has like a Mortal Coil in hand. And the Ogre is probably going to kill our Yeti, and then we can finish it with the Dark Bomb. Yeah, that's fine. That doesn't really do anything. Oh, that was weird. Oh, that's a nice thing to have. So he gets to go face with the Ogre. And this is a little bit awkward because the Ogre is at 4, but I think we're going to not worry too much about that, and we're just going to play out our hand. I'm going to use both Dark Bombs on the Ogre here, because we are at 11, and we need to kill it. So this leaves us with a pretty huge board compared to this opponent. It sucks to use up all that burn on it, but the opponent's Hellfire was a very good play there. We need to get 2 extra damage to kill them, which shouldn't be that hard. And we're not dead unless the opponent has some burn here. Actually, we could just play both of these cards and do the 2 extra. So yeah, that was pretty cool. As in, the questing adventure got pretty carried away there. This guy gets big if he has time to, and if you can protect him.